A sports movie written by the same guy who brought us Rudy and Hoosiers. Yeah, I'm paying attention. My All-American is the name of the movie. It's about a player from the University of Texas football team who had an impact not only on his teammates, but on his fans, and especially on his coach. Here played by Aaron Eckhart, who does a good job playing the coach of the University of Texas during this time. Kind of bookending the movie, talking about this player and what he meant. Now, as mentioned, this is the same person who did Rudy and Hoosiers, and you can tell he gets sports. The sports stuff in this is done very, very well. Felt very much like real college football probably felt in the 60s. The uniforms look right. The plays look right. The players are exactly what you would expect them to be. I was really impressed with that, and I guess not surprised considering the pedigree it comes from. It's also a really beautiful story. I was really pleased to learn about this player and who he was and what his story was. There's some hope there, there's some inspiration there, and I was glad to have seen the story. Now, having said that, there are a few flaws here. One, it really falls into like Hallmark movie syndrome type stuff. It's a little melodramatic. A lot of that's on the acting. The performances kind of play over the top a little bit. Even Aaron Eckhart, who is good, he's fine, is given to that. Of course, that's on the director really, because it deals with music choices and editing choices and how you portray something. And this movie does feel just that saccharine sweetness to it, a little over the top. It's like I remember eating pixie sticks and how sugary sweet they were and that aftertaste, and it's just like, okay, some people might enjoy this, but it's a little much for me. I need something with a little bit more meat, a little bit more substance, a little bit more grit to it, and this movie definitely doesn't have that. It's very much kind of rainbows and unicorns in that way. So that's a personal preference, and there are many who love pixie sticks, and if you love that sugary sweet stuff, I think you'll probably enjoy this movie quite a bit. There is definitely a lot of inspiration here. For me, leaves a little bit too much aftertaste to give it anything better than a B-. Still enjoyed it, just not a great movie in my opinion. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review, and we'll get to the Best Ever Challenge here in a bit. First, if you want to check out more about what goes on here, I'd encourage you to click the cards up in this corner. That'll give you a link to other reviews that have happened recently, a link to the website, and how to support the channel as well. If you do the Periscope thing, follow me there. I'm Aaron Dicer, A-A-R-O-N-D-I-C-E-R. Search for that. You'll find me. Give me a follow, and then when I come out of movies, I fire up Periscope, and I just have a conversation with whoever's available and around about the movie, answering questions, talking about my initial thoughts. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying that. And the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast in iTunes or Stitcher or however you do your podcast. It's called SiftPop, S-I-F-T-P-O-P. On to the Best Ever Challenge. This is where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and also try to identify my choice. Let's go with the best Aaron Eckhart movie ever. There are more than you might think. I'm going to go with the one that was directed by the son of the man who directed Ghostbusters. There you go. Take a guess at mine in the comments. Leave your choice there as well. And as always, here's 5 extra seconds to hit subscribe right down in this corner.